Hello, my name is Danny Barnes, and I'm here with Jeremiah Robbins, the head baseball coach of Western Oregon University. Jeremiah, your season's getting underway this Saturday. I know you guys will open up against, in some polls, the #1 team in the country, UC San Diego. Tell me a little bit about that team first of all, and then we'll talk about your entire road trip and you're preparing to go down there.
Okay. UC San Diego, very good club, class act down there. Coach O'Brien does a phenomenal job with his kids. Year in, year out, you know you're going to play one of the best teams that you'll face all season. So the opportunity to go back down there and play him and his guys is huge for us. Obviously, opening up on the road, a bit of a disadvantage, but we know where the good weather's at. It allows us to pretty much get guaranteed games down there, which is huge early in February. And to go down there and play a team that returns a lot of the key members from their team that went to the World Series last year and placed third. So we definitely have our work cut out for us, but to be able to play baseball early February in the sun is a prized opportunity.
Well, I see that you could open up with 4 against UC San Diego, and you're busting down there. But that is just one of the stops on your early season road trip. Tell us a little bit about how Western Oregon baseball is starting the year off.
Well, you know, the bus trip, obviously it's a grind. It's a 16-hour trip, and you know, the thing that I like about it is you know, the team bonding as you get on that bus and you journey down south. So the opportunity to use a bus, obviously, with you know, the flights, how much airfares are right now, and that part of it, it was just, you know, we alleviated some expenses by busing down. And get down there to San Diego, have a day off to practice on Thursday, play 4 on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, have a day off Monday, and then travel up to Cal Poly Pomona, another very quality CCAA team, and then have a couple days off and head up to the Bay Area and play probably one of the top teams also right there with UC San Diego and Chico State and Sonoma State. So, you know, a lot of games in a short amount of time, praying for good weather, obviously. And, you know, you get to gel your team early in the season. They're going to be spending a lot of time with each other, obviously on a bus and motels. But it's just, we did it since I've been here, and I like the way it works. Obviously, it is a grind playing on the road, but the kids enjoy it, and we have a good time with it.
You've also told me that it's important, more than just getting some baseball in February where we can have good weather. This is also maybe a very important road trip, almost towards your postseason opportunities as well.
Absolutely. When you start looking at strength of schedule and how the polls play out in the NCAA polls and the numbers and all that, it's huge for us to play out of conference in region teams, and we're matching up against 3 very good ones early in the year, and then later in the year with Chico State down there at the end of April. So we're going to be able to play 4 CCAA teams that are all powerhouses in that league, and you know, hopefully we'll fare well, and that'll definitely help us in the polls.
On the opposite side of that, does the CCAA like to see you guys come in to play them?
I think they do. You know, we've got some close contacts, obviously, with UC San Diego and Sonoma State and Chico State. We've got some relationships built with them where they like to get us on their schedule every year. Cal Poly Pomona, we haven't played them since I've been here, so they're a new one for us. Their head coach was very interested in playing us and actually contacted me about getting a couple games in between our road trip from San Diego to Sonoma. So I think they do want to play us. I mean, they're in a sense in the same boat we are, needing to play in region, out of conference. And if they can pick up a home doubleheader with us, they get pretty excited about that. So yeah.
Well, talk to me then, I guess, a little bit about your team. I heard you guys had the first opportunity of the whole year to get outside yesterday and get out on the field. How are you guys looking right now?
Well, obviously we're really rusty. Being inside for a month has been a concern. First time in my tenure here that we haven't been able to get outside in January for more than one day. It looks like it's going to stay that way. We're getting hit with rain, and then us leaving on Wednesday. We're not going to be able to get outside. Our next time outside will be our workout Thursday down in San Diego. So to get outside, let the guys run around. We got to see a little bit of live pitching. Guys were, you know, responding well. They were competing, and at this point, that's really all you can really ask for. You know, there's there's going to be some learning, a big learning curve that's going to happen when we get down in San Diego. And you know, I got a lot of confidence in our kids, and they know how to play baseball. Yeah, that we've been inside, we're not going to use that as an excuse in any way, shape, or form. We're going to go play baseball and see what happens.
I know you bring back basically your entire pitching staff, plus a couple guys that were all GNAC performers in 2008. But on the other side, you guys bring back only 2 position players. Talk to me a little bit about replacing those guys that you lost just basically via graduation.
Yeah, you know, losing some key kids definitely has hit us a little bit. I feel good about our recruiting. Coach Walker and myself, I think we did a very good job of going out there and finding some replacements. Obviously, every year you look to bring in a guy that was better than the guy last year. I mean, that's why you recruit, and you're always looking for the bigger, better guy. And I think we found some very good players. We're definitely excited about it. Our team speed's going to be okay. We're starting to create some depth in our lineup where we have some situational guys that can come off the bench. So, you know, I am excited about seeing the new guys and also concerned at the same time. A lot of them have, you know, come from a junior college or a high school or had sat a year at a D1 or something. So there's some interesting issues with each and every guy. So just to see how quick they adjust will be the big key. But no, we're definitely excited with the guys that we got to plug in there and replace the guys we lost last year.
I see that you basically, after you do your opening trip, you guys then get to go over to Lewiston, but you don't come home almost until, I think it's March 13th, so you guys are going to open with almost the first 18 games on the road.
Interesting schedule, definitely. Obviously, D2 got cut back to 50 games. Everybody will be at 50 games next year. Our conference cut us back a year ahead, kind of planning ahead for that. So we're at 50 games. I think our home games, we're at 16 home games out of the 50 games. So we travel on the road, going over to LC State. That's going to be a good tournament. Whenever you get a chance to play LC State, it's always a good opportunity. They're one of the best teams in the nation. NAIA-wise, they've won 16 national championships, and we've got a good relationship with them. And yeah, to finally get home mid-March is going to be a treat for us for sure. We definitely, our field is in need of some tender loving care here in the next month anyway, so it's not playable at this point right now anyway. So, but yeah, it's playing a lot of games on the road early. We get to see what we're made of right out of the chute.
Fantastic. Well, my name is Danny Barnes. I was here with Coach Jeremiah Robbins. He'll start his season this February 5th in San Diego. Thank you all for joining Wolves Weekly.